Beautiful view here, lads. I'm thinking, here you are at the Christmas market. You both realise you love two things. You love painting and you love a little bit of drink. Was it a bit of a kind of, I don't know if it was a sort of like a big decision, or was it just a very simple, this sounds great, let's do it?
Yeah, I think it was a simple, we just got to know each other at the market and hit it off, and we're kind of similar personality. Both grafters, so
definitely,
we decided it'd be fun to try to collaborate and do something together, and Painting Bubbles kind of came up, and we were like, yeah, let's give it a go. So
actually, I think we went across the road for a quick pint.
We might have done that, yeah.
And,
right.
All the best plans, they say, are made in the pub.
You need more bubbles always in life. That feeling too, that there is a community here that kind of do enjoy both of those things in a big way. You realise that, I'm sure, pretty early on when suddenly you're selling out, and it became, I know you've played here in the sailing club and you've played down at the church and the lawn tennis club and all that, but this idea that no matter where you go, there's a big response.
Well, it's something different, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people are looking for something different. Night out, that's going to be a bit of crack. Get your friends together. It's not all girls, we do have a lot of odd guy.
Yeah.
They're not odd.
They're not
yeah, no, they're odd, definitely. I'd watch them.
No, we have guys, and they do a completely different style of painting, but they enjoy it too. I think it goes down well with the guys as well.
So before I just talk about you've got a long kind of wonderful sort of reputation in painting. For you, it's just very recent. It was COVID kind of gave you a reason to try something new.
Yeah, I think a lot of people discovered their hidden talents maybe during COVID. It was something, we all had a lot of time on our hands, so I started painting then, and I actually haven't put the paintbrush down since. I absolutely love it.
24/7 with you.
The work is great. Was there any kind of I need to paint like this person, or I need lessons, or
no? I've always loved art. I've always loved looking at art, but didn't kind of do it a lot of it myself. Like school, I did art, but you don't do a lot of painting actually in school. It's more history of art. And I just kind of discovered that once I started, I did do an online course, and it was very short, a couple of days, and then since then passion just ignited within me, and just decided I love doing this, and kept going, and then people started liking it too. So,
and for you, Caroline, it's you have a great reputation. You've been doing this for years. So I don't know whether it was a childhood thing, whether it was something that came to you late as well, or
no. I've been doing it actually in school. I loved art, and I always knew I wanted to go to art college. I went to art college in Limerick, and I qualified as a graphic designer, and then I worked in the UK for a long time in publishing. So I came back to Ireland, and I worked in the industry for a little bit, and then I just kind of ditched it, and I did a first pop-up down at the Meridian Centre years ago, and the stuff just flew out, and that's when I started to do the shop fronts and houses. I'm mainly known for doing houses. So I'm still doing commissions of houses, and I still have commissions every month. And then I started doing kind of workshops, and I worked with the kids, and I worked with adults, and I worked in Signal, so it's been going on for quite a long time. So meeting Mags, it was just another idea. And
it's great, we've got a bit of both, we've got somebody with a lot of experience, and then for me, I'm a newcomer to the art scene, so, but for people it's less intimidating, I think, as well. They see, somebody that has only kind of recently started, their art journey.
You don't have to be in the industry,
because it's not about that.
Time.
It's just about a fun night out. It's not like a class, and we're not grading anybody, we're not judging anybody, and some of the pieces, we were saying earlier, that they're just amazing. Some of the art that people have produced, and these are people that have walked in and said
they've never painted. I mean, that's the thing, the people come to the classes and they want to buy into it. They come along, and then they sit there and they start putting themselves down, going, oh well, I'm really crap, I can't do this, I can't do that, and we're going, just chill. We put on a bit of music, and a little glass of Prosecco at the beginning is always kind of chills you out a bit.
We've even been known to get them up to do the Macarena.
But boom, well, I know Picasso swore by that as a motivational.
That's what we heard. That's why we introduced it.
So you're here next Friday, 7:30, but you're pretty much, I think people will put your social media links and contacts links and all that, but you're very active. You'll probably always sort of be somewhere people want to find you, and also you're available if anybody kind of wants to sort of say, well, this would be a great night.
Still a couple of places left now for next Friday, the 26th.
Okay,
so
we'll pop that in.
Interested, please look up Painting Bubbles.
We can't believe though, when we started off doing this, we just put it out there thinking maybe a few people might rock up. We're fully booked out every time, because I do think that people can see it's something a little bit alternative. It's not a night that you're in the pub heavily drinking all night long, and it's everybody, literally everybody that leaves is so impressed with the stuff that they've done. But now we're kind of trying to expand a little bit into the corporate. We've a couple of inquiries on corporate. And Christmas parties, I think, could be really cool. But the main thing here is clubs. We, like in the sailing club here, it's worked really well, and I know because I've been in the club for many years, it's good to bring the people in the club together, the people who are actually members of the club, to use the facilities, but also to bring people from the outside into the club and have a different kind of an event and not have it all about the club.
Sure.
But they
fun,
discovered
you
the
know.
club. Like a lot of people that have walked in here didn't even know this room existed or that this was here.
So a bit of a Trojan horse. You're just sort of say, well, let's all sort of move in here without realizing this is in your
exactly.
this is in
Same
your
with the tennis
neighborhood.
club,
And
you know, it's just getting all the members together, and you know, the same thing. Like people from the outside will come in, and you know, you don't know what members you get.
and the great thing is you walk out the door with a Christmas present ready to wrap.
Yeah, exactly. Whether they like it or not.
Now, I know my friend Grace was asking, is there any chance you'll do nude modelling later on?
It's only when you're available.
Yeah.
Paul.
Well-
Your
When are you
schedule
free?
is so
Well, she said not
busy,
me or
like-
anybody over 70 because she can't do wrinkles. She can't cope with the
We'll
wrinkles.
help
on
with the
the...
Okay,
wrinkles.
well, sorry, we've loads of chart.
No, I think just a young. She was thinking about a young man in his 30s or
Well,
40s.
if you want to bring a naked
Yeah.
young man
We'll
in his 30s,
deal
we
with
can
it.
do
okay,
this.
I'll put the call out.